Usually when there is some crappy condition, I absolutely love taking my big wingfoil gear. Even if the wind is slightly strong, this setup with the Swift from Carina and my 1300 from ARD is absolutely amazing. Because sometimes, even if you have enough wind to take the strapless board, my 45 liters here, just gliding, just having a great time is enough, you know. As I was saying, this is the Flying Fish 1300. The biggest size of the range. It's one of my favorite foil ever. It's amazing, it's big, so you can fly in barely 5 to 6 knots with a good pumping technique. It's big enough to make some dog start pumping foil, sup foil too, but it's sometimes a little bit too big. So I'm gonna use a smaller size. And before beginning this video, I didn't buy this front ring, even if I would love to. This front ring is the one from Jujukans. Julien and Camille is two French watermen living 20 minutes in this direction, and with the sponsorship of ARD that I have and they have too, they let me use their front ring. It's the Flying Fish 900. So let's equip this and let's try this. Okay, for the comparison, this is the 1300, this is the 900. It's the same wing from the same year, the same range. It's a Flying Fish with 91 centimeters long and a ratio from 9.4. And this one is 1 meter 10 and 9.3 from ratio. And you may ask, I already have a 750 from Thunder, so smaller aspect ratio. What does it change between this side and this one? So why does this foil should be way better than this one? And the main reason is the ratio. The Flying Fish range has a bigger ratio than the Thunder, with around 9.3, 9.4 for the Flying Fish and only 7.5 for the Thunder. And if you ask if you really feel the difference between a smaller and a bigger aspect ratio, the answer is absolutely yes. But we're gonna try it on the water. I just made my first tack. Was magically easy. I don't know how to explain. You really feel the difference of the glide, even at light, even with light speed, and you really feel the difference of stability. And the true difference for me when you have a bigger ratio on your foil, on your front wing. Is this stability. Oh, and this glide. Look at that. I don't know if you remember, but 2 months ago I made a session when I was in Guadalupe. Basically I was in a family trip and I've tried my smaller foil, the 750. And even if it works, it was hard as fuck. Oh, amazing. I'm not doing anything. Small pump. Even with some fail, even if it's been a while since I made my last true wingfoil session, this foil feels amazing. As I was explaining, because of the bigger aspect ratio, you have really a lot of stability even when you are, like me, strapless on the board. With the strap board, obviously you can go on lower aspect ratio, but if you have some stability, some movement, some really back and forth with the full string like the flying fish, well, why using the thunder? I really need to try again the para-wing. Obviously, like in everything else, you always had to make a choice. Do you want something fast? Do you want something powerful? Do you want something cheap? And a lot of different questions. About the aspect ratio, there is two main things to know. Even if this big full swing gives you some stability, you sometimes have too much stability. You can push enough the turn, and sometimes you just blocked, like I am with the 300 when I'm going to do some subfoil. It's really nice to have some good glide, but as soon as you want to make some powerful move, this big foil is quite too big. Having some stability with your foil helps you when you are strapless, but block you when you want to send it. The second difference is mainly about the glide, and as you can see, having a foil with a quite big ratio gives you a lot of glide with gives you a lot of glide, but as always there is a hint. Because of this foil being larger but thinner than because of this foil being larger but thinner than my Thunder, for example, it gives you obviously less draft, so more glide, but I will finish on the rock if I don't turn. And obviously, as I was explained, there is always a catch. You have obviously less drag, so more glide, more stability, so is this foil easier than the one with low ratio like my Thunder? And the answer is obviously no. The foil is thinner, you have obviously more stability about your right and left turn, but you have less stability about your up and down. And because it's thinner, it's obviously harder for the foil to grab the water and make you fly. Allez, continuez. I really want to have a para wing. I really want to have again a new low kite. Obviously, even if the free fly in wingfoiling is amazing, the fact of always having this piece of shit on your hand when you're trying to glide, when you're trying to turn, it's obviously one of the best feelings of the world to just glide on some chop like this. But without this, it's gonna be way better. I really want to try soon. Oh yeah, there is a rock here. I really want to try soon a new low kite for this type of condition and more, obviously. Oh. Oh merde. Ah, y'a le caillou. I forgot how powerful it was when you try to make a full upwind only by your hand. And on this condition, when you're trying to make a huge upwind tack, really upwind, a harness line is always better than just your arm. And it's already the end of the session. This foil is absolutely amazing. I had one of the best sessions on choppy condition like that. It was amazing. And we can conclude this video by answering to this question: is there one perfect foils ratio? And the answer is absolutely no. Let me be honest, even if this foil, the Flying Fish 900, is amazing when I was strapless, as I was explaining, every time you choose something there is a catch. And obviously if you're looking for one to go foil, you have to choose between different shape of foil. If we look in the LRD foil range, you can see there is some foil for absolutely everybody. If you're still a beginner on wing foil, you're maybe gonna go to the Blaze or the Dynamic, because the foil is gonna be a little bit wider. You're gonna have still some stability because you're gonna take the big size, but you still have some control on low speed, because yes, one catch more for the high aspect, more thin it's gonna be, less control you're gonna have on low speed. If you're more like an advanced rider and you love some small foil but you love to do strapless things with gliding, maybe surfing and maybe subfoiling, a range like the Flying Fish is gonna be the best use for you. With a big ratio, you're gonna have, like we show, more stability when you are strapless, more gliding because less drag with the foil, but obviously it's going to be harder to start because the foil is really thinner than one with a lower ratio. But maybe like me, you love this type of foil, like the Thunder from LRD. It's amazing for strap surfing, for freestyling. You have a huge pop and huge surf, a good carving too. But if you prefer to go full freestyle mode, maybe the Manta Ray is going to be way better than you. With a smaller ratio, it's going to be way more playful with a way bigger pop than this one. But you will lose some good carve on the wave. So as we explained, every foil has a catch, everything has a catch. It can be the speed, the stability, the price, obviously, and there is absolutely not one perfect foil. There is a foil for everybody. This is how the ratio changes the feeling of the foil. And if you want to find your perfect foil, this video can help you. And obviously the best experience to find your perfect foil is to try. Thanks again, Jujukans, for this Flying Fish 900 just here. And see you next Monday for a brand new video. Ladies and gentlemen, it was Mathieu from TTR. See you next Monday. Tschüss. Oh merde.